Hello YouTube. Sorry, I've been slacking on the company videos. It's about time. I got down to it today. This next company video coming up is Bookworm I've gotten a little bit, too caught up in cup comparisons, viewer response videos, and the giveaway, the 50 subscriber giveaway. And actually coming up soon is the 100 subscriber giveaway, which is right after. So I'm going to actually get right back on track, hopefully, and do this company video for you. I like to preface this by saying I was going to do BookwormSilkworm second in the list because, A.B. comes next. But I was unable to get an interview due to just some medical issues that were going on at the time. So I am going to, I was going to do that, but I figured that didn't have the interview, so I was gonna wait until I actually got the interview before I went ahead and did a video. So I'm going to do that for you now because I was able to get the interview and she was lovely. She gave it to me a while back, so I've been sitting on this for a long time. Today I'm talking to you about an Etsy store called BookwormSilkworm. It's owned by a woman named Roxanne, and online she's known also as Morana Ravel. She's based in their store, BookwormSilkworm, is based in Kentucky, and she is a widow. And the store actually was based on a actual physical store. It was a yarn store, knitting sort of craft store inside an old bookstore. Hence the name BookwormSilkworm. Isn't that clever, guys? That's really adorable. And I think it would be such a fun place to visit. Morana Ravel, as most people who started out with cloth pads, it was sort of, they stumbled upon it by chance based on wanting to follow the more natural path in life. So she had a lot of medical allergies. And one of the allergies was, she was allergic to many things, artificial colorings, artificial scents, and food additives, which means that she can't eat lots of foods that have bright colors like candies or such, and she can't stand being around people who were wearing strong perfume. And also it shows up because she's not able to wash her clothes in a laundromat. So as a child, she also wasn't able to have her clothes washed in a laundromat. But luckily, one of her babysitters told her mother about how to make natural soap without any of the additives. And so she was able to have her clothes washed that way, and it reduced and removed all of her allergies. And so she was able to do that, and she found that took away all her allergies. And the only time she actually had trouble was when she moved away from the farm and was unable to wash her clothes that way. So she started out then in nursing school, and then in nursing school she also was studying herbalism on the side. And then she eventually changed majors away from nursing, but she kept up her herbalism studies. And so she loves, natural remedies, natural cures. And so she still likes that a lot. And then she bought her bookstore, and then she started the yarn store inside it. But after her husband's health started declining, she did close the store, the physical store, and then she moved her store completely online, which is now the Etsy store. So how did she get into cloth pads? Well, her mother always sewed and made cloth napkins and did lots of cloth, had lots of cloth in the house, including cloth paper towels and handkerchiefs and such. So she always looked on Facebook at the different posts, and on one of the forums, it was sort of like a survivalist forum, and it was talking about, end of days, sort of apocalypse type, survivalism. And, she was looking at what they were talking about, and because she had grown up the natural way, she was sort of like making fun of some of the things that they were talking about. But then somebody mentioned cloth pads or, reusable menstrual products. And actually, that started her thinking. And she decided that she would want to hear more about it. And she started researching this. And she did some research online, and she found her first company, Mimi's Dreams. She bought a few seconds pads, and she tried them. And then she found that all the allergies she had was getting stopped. So she knew that her kidney infections stopped, all that, and she was getting better from just using cloth. So she started to tell other people about it, and one of the first people that she told about it is her current partner in BookwormSilkworm, and that's Jennifer. And she had much of the same allergies that Marana did, and she also started using cloth. So they liked to do the same sort of experimentation, and they both started using cloth. So they both started trying out different styles of pads and different sewing skills. And Roxanne, or Marana, she was an experienced seamstress. She made clothing in the past, so she's very good with sewing, and she is able to carry that through in her pads. And so she says that she makes what she likes to use, while Jennifer also makes the style that she likes to use. So if you see pads that are wider and straighter, Jennifer likes those, while Roxanne or Marana likes to make curvier styles. So they also purchase most of their cloth from work-at-home moms, so they can support the creativity of other women. And this is where they differ from any other shop, because you will find, if you see these pads in front of you that I got, the most beautiful hand-dyed fabrics. Not only are the colors really vibrant, but they also have these really unique patterns. I fell in love with this pad because of the little heart shape. And there are several other pads I've seen since come up with the similar, heart shapes and other dye patterns that are so unique. I haven't seen them in any other cloth, hand-dyed cloth. And there always is this beautiful hand-dyed fabric in their shops on their pads. So I really love them for that. Their pads, my pads that I got here, this one is a 10-inch heavy, and this one is a 12.5-inch overnight. This one is topped in bamboo velour, and this one is topped in cotton velour. And you can see the beautiful colors. I mean, they're just spectacularly vibrant. Once again, my lighting is a little off, but I'll try and show you the colors on that. It's just spectacular. So inside both of these pads are 2 layers of R.U.M.P, and both of these have a fleece back. There's dog hair on that, sorry. And now how Bookworm Silkworm marks their pads is with the snaps in the back. So you're going to find a pink snap is going to be a liner. A green snap is going to be a day pad. So an orange snap like this one is going to be a heavy pad. And then the brown one like this is going to be an overnight pad. And I will show you the thickness because I know I guess some people want to see. These are heavy pads, and overnight pads rather. So that is the heavy day pad. It's a 10-inch. Try to do this double folded. So it's a nice plush pad. And the thickness is about the same. Maybe it's a little thicker also for the overnight. But it is, both of them are 2 layers of R.U.M.P. There we go. Fuzz. Now, one thing that's interesting about the store is you will find, as I said, it's still also partially a knitting store. You are going to find knitting supplies in the store, but they also sell other things like interlabial pads, which can sometimes be hard to find, but more and more stores are coming out with them. But they were one of the first ones I saw on Etsy that stores that did carry interlabial pads. They also sell do-it-yourself kits, which are really lovely. So if anybody wants to try their hand at making a pad, or you know, just sort of like a hobby, a foolproof way of doing it, that's one way to try it. And actually Roxanne or Morana, she got into crafting as a child because she had ADHD, and her mother got her into crafting to save her own sanity because she was always looking for something to do, so her mother just gave her stuff to do craft-wise. So now she's a compulsive crafter, and she says she spends as much on crafts a year as some winos do on wine. And I can totally relate because I have a little bit of ADD too. So I go into a craft store and I'm like, I think I can make that. Let me go buy that kit. And I just go and buy a ton of things, and not sure I ever finished them, but that's a whole nother story. Her pricing is gonna start you at $3 for both the kits and about the pads. They're about the same price for the do-it-yourself kit and the pads. $3 is going to start you at about a 6-inch liner, and they go all the way up to about $9.50 or so. And this I think was about $10 for these beautiful, like hand-dyed, about 12-inch or 12.5-inch overnights. So I really love Bookworm Silkworm because they always have truly unique fabrics for their toppers. They have beautiful, beautiful pads, and every time I go into their store, there's something I got my eye on and something that I really, really want. So I really hope you check it out. And I really hope the best for Roxanne right now. I hope that she is feeling much better, and I hope everything goes A-okay. I hope all her pain goes away. And you guys send best wishes too. Alright guys, that was Bookworm Silkworm, and coming up soon I will have another company video for you. I will try and get back on track. Thanks guys for watching, and remember, if you like this, please thumbs up and comment if you want. If you need to know anything else, let me know. And if you want to know about any other company, go ahead, drop me a comment, and I will go, either I will have something by them or I will go buy something from them, because I'm a shopaholic. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't, and tell others. All right, I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.